For an option, if we buy an option with implied volatility of we'll need the option to move 1.386% every day if it's got 22% implied volatility on average for us to make money gamma scalping. Because remember, the option premium is determined by the implied volatility. So all these other things are outside of our control. So if we buy this option with 22% implied volatility, i.e. we pay 23 cents for it, or sorry, 23 bucks for it, then we need this underlying to move 1.3% every day. Just turn that into a percentage. We need to move 1.3, 1.4% every day for us to make more money gamma scalping than we made in our delta hedging, than we paid out in premium. And remember, each day we lose some of the premium. We call this theta. But now that you guys understand how to calculate Greeks, you won't be intimidated by theta, because it's very easy to figure out what our theta is. Our theta is simply saying, how much do I lose in option value if I get one fewer day to price this option? So what happens if we go from 11.18 to 11.17? So suddenly I lose an option. We were at 23.07. Now we're at 22.91. So we lost about 18 cents. So we lost 18 cents for one day. So we need to effectively make 18 cents trading delta to cover our theta, which was one day, a one-day change. And again, like the nice thing though is you don't have to memorize these. A lot of people think, oh my gosh, I've got to go out there and memorize, like, what is my delta? What is my gamma? What is my theta? What is Vega, Vanna, Charm? Oh my gosh. You feel like your head's going to explode, but you don't have to do that, because all you need to do is go just have an option pricer and then just change the inputs and see how much it changes your option price, right? It's not rocket science. And this is all that options traders actually do. They just change the inputs and see how their P&L changes. So it's really quite simple. And all those fancy terms are for just, they're just definitions of the changes that we're doing anyways. Theta equals, and I'll just write these down real quick so everybody can see them. Theta equals our P&L, how much we make or lose, gain or loss.
What are you writing that? Okay. Yeah.
Versus change in time, you know. Let me put that like that so you can see it. Delta is our P&L if we change in underlying price. Vega is our P&L for a change in implied volatility. But remember, we saw how easy it was to estimate all those. All we had to do was change the underlying price. Boom, we saw that's our delta. How much did the price change? Vega, we just need to bump our volatility from 22% to 23%. Oh, boom, we saw, oops, sorry, that was a bump. Bump it from 22% to 23%, goes up to 24 from 23. So we make about $1 for a 1%. It's a little over $1, right? Yeah, $1.04 for a 1% move. And theta, we just needed to change by a day our option pricer. So now if you have an option pricer without memorizing anything I told you, you can just go out, figure out for a current trading option, you know, these key inputs, and then you can just figure out and set it. You'll need to adjust the implied volatility to get the same price. And then you can just tweak them and you can figure out exactly what risk you're running.